on vacation?
We have already had a holiday.
We take Xiao Huang and Xiao Liu to Gaoling village to see.
We are in the Gaoling village.
The village of Gaoling is situated near the town of Jingdezhen. On the hills behind the village is the source of clay used for porcelain making since the late Ming Dynasty, which propelled the little village to international fame. All the way until the mid-Qing Dynasty, Jingdezhen's porcelain all relied on this porcelain clay from Gaoling Hill. It was exactly around this time that Europeans made the most frequent visits and purchase orders to Jingdezhen for importing porcelain to Europe. Since then, the entire world's porcelain making industry universally referred to all porcelain case as quilling, a tradition that has been carried on for over 200 years.
Around 3,000 years ago was the time of the Xia and the Shang dynasties in China. The early Chinese discovered Gaoling clay or kaolin, from which exquisite white pottery was made. Soon after, the discovery of blast ash glaze, and by achieving higher firing temperatures, people were able to create the primitive form of porcelain based on white pottery.
Wow, that's amazing.
May I suggest we go to Gaoling village this weekend?
All right, that's settled. Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Today, we'll continue to talk about the new style of contemporary ceramic art with the intrusion of foreign culture, the influence of the artistic source of the West, especially the introduction of modern pottery and porcelain from the West. All they have inspired the artists to explore creative ways, each in his own. After the meditation between the tradition and the foreign as well as the scientific combination and active research, their works reflect the respect of exploration of conception, the reformation of expressive forms, the revolution in the use of materials, new arts and crafts, independent of multiple features of artistic style. Their works embody the strong nature of the nation. A new style of China pottery and porcelain has displayed to the face of people in the world with up-to-date features and modern colors, whether standing on the theoretical conception or the model of the traditional pottery and porcelain. The artists are engaged in the research and the creation of their works with ideas of their own, tastes of a connoisseur, as well as the national style and the local features.
So, what are the styles of their work?
They are works of natural mood, giving an amusing immersion of folk arts with brevity, comfortableness, attraction, and leisure. Those of the beauty of ambition, giving an atmosphere or depth and greatness with pride and simplicity. Those of hard-working arts and crafts with beautiful and elegant style, giving the artistic sense of elegance, nobleness, clarity, and modesty. Also those of artistic impression under the idea, the return of nature, giving people a special connoisseur mood of modern pottery and porcelain as abstract expressions, display of conceptions, or expressions of feelings. As a result of colorful styles and various creative ways, there are works developing a new area of expression in the use of primitive arts and crafts of clay for pottery and porcelain, with the embodiment of modern creativeness. Also those with the combination of traditional decoration of the modern arts of pottery and porcelain as a whole for the expressions of natural scenery together with abstract symbolic expressions, so that these works are of the style of Chinese culture as well as the artistic interpretation like the vanguard pottery and porcelain of the West. Those are forms of traditional expressions, however, making a combination of traditional style and modern conception through further development of creative ideas. Display of characters has resulted in a quantitative change for the foundation and advanced to a new and high level. For those which have been in confusion with the artistic classification, the artists during the course of creativeness did produce multiple effects of arts being
Him.
on absorbing features of comparative arts,
combining
the skill of the arts and crafts with the creative conception of modern painting for pottery and porcelain.
Obtaining a comprehensive display of oil painting, national painting, watercolor painting with special features of pottery and porcelain.
Arts of pottery and porcelain is an eternal topic of Chinese civilization, which will brush up the sight of the people. That's all for today. Thanks for watching it. See you next time.